I heard Tide Pods were pretty tasty. I wonder how these things taste.
Today is the day that I just put up the video asking for your feedback if you want to see the business type videos. It's actually only been 2 hours and 45 minutes and we're up to 431 likes. So I think we're going to be doing some business videos. And what I mean by business videos, it's not like how to do your accounting and stuff. It's how to get more money. It's how to ask for more money, how to be worth more money in the eyes of your customer. They just expect to pay more money. The job I'm doing today is for a long-time customer. It dates back 5 years, at least 5 years, when I did my first job for this lady. She just purchased a brand new duplex, one half of a duplex, for $511,000. Kind of crazy that you get a half a duplex for $500,000. So what's a full-size house cost? Costs $1 million. And we're actually going to the burbs today, you and I, and the jobs are so simple. The items on the list: 3 ceiling fans, 1 kitchen faucet, 2 curtain rods, and we're gonna swag a light fixture centering it over the dining room table. Since I've known this person for a long time, she's paid me, God, at least $50,000 just from her work. Now the referrals that I've gotten through her, probably another $10,000 to $15,000. So I probably should just do this for her for free, but you know, can't do that. The pricing is going to be this. It's $150 per ceiling fan light kit combo. That's on the low end. Higher end would be $175 to $200. These ceilings, I think they're like 9 or 10 foot ceilings. Still marginal. If they go up to 12-foot ceilings, you definitely can bump that price up. The faucet, I'm only charging $50. It's brand new. There's no corrosion. She closed on this house in December. That's like 2 months ago. So it's going to be extremely easy to pop this off and pop a new one in, unless she got some funky one. I just put one in a month ago that was electronic, where you wave your hand on it, and it had all sorts of connectors and electrical devices underneath the sink. Pain in the butt. So about $525 is what I'm going to charge. And my goal, it's a lofty goal, 3 hours. It's probably going to take me 4. When I was an electrician, we used to race each other. On putting ceiling fans in. This is a little behind the scenes of what YouTubers can see for their analytics. Now this is the most recent video, and this is actual real-time views. We're at 2,200 views, and you can see it is 12:22. So it's been up for 3 hours and 22 minutes. This isn't my main laptop. Like I said, I got this for free, and I just keep it in the truck right here on the dashboard. Mainly for emails. You know, you can't use your phone for an email, but I can type like hundreds of words a minute. So I like a real keyboard that can just type it out real quick instead of having to use your thumbs. Checking comments, replying to comments, things like that. Hey, this is the house. Our faucet, this ceiling fan, basement, master. So these are 10-foot ceilings, I think. Oh, no lights in here. That's why we got 1 lamp. That's why we're putting in the ceiling fan and light kit. All new houses are going to be pre-wired for a ceiling fan light kit. Usually they have a switched outlet, fan, light. These two run power up to that. Fan goes in here. Again, we have a switched outlet, turns that lamp on, and pre-wired ceiling fan light kit. Barn doors have become so popular that builders are now including them in their production homes. This one's a first for me. You can just tell by looking at the picture. The blades go into this whatever thing here. So I may not be able to keep up with my goal, but we'll see how it turns out. So I have the fan fully assembled minus the light kit. On more traditional installations, you can leave the blades off and install them once you have the motor assembly up there. But since this is like a hidden arms, and you have to put the blades on before you hang it. But it really is still pretty easy. Before you make your electrical connections, the first thing I'm going to do is go up, oh jeez, and drop this ball, this black ball here, in the socket up there. And then I'll make the electrical connections. So I wanted to share something that's a little different. As I said earlier, this is pre-wired for a fan and a light. Well, this only takes one power source. I just figured that out because I keep looking for the blue wire that usually is part of the fan light kit. There's a blue wire that gets connected to the red wire, which would be your second source of power going from the switch up there. But since this is a more modern version and it's controlled by this remote control, it can take the one source of power, which is going to be the black, the hot, and power up both the light and the fan at the same time. This is all that's to the light fixture. This is the bulb. And you do not want to get your fingerprint oil on there because it'll make them burn out. So always hold them by the little pad that it comes with. So we're going to turn the power on, then hit the learn button. And then that thing is supposed to blink 3 times when it's learned. Well, there it is, 45 minutes. I was going on a good pace until that final escutcheon that goes up to the ceiling held me up for a little bit. This one's done. I got to clean up the mess and get to the next one.
Going on to the office fan, and it appears to be a similar look but a completely different brand. So not much is going to carry over from the one that I just installed to this one. 3-speed reversible. No, gotta get to work. The color on these blades is a silver. That's a neat look. So you take CFL bulbs. That's gonna suck. Light kit. Okay. Switches around for both. Things way up there. This one's right. Oops.
Okay, that's 2 down. This one was going super smooth until I wanted to put the light kit on. And they have all these little control modules, double-sided taped, stuck to the bottom of the actual fan. And of course those come loose, so I have all these things falling down and trying to get them up in there and the light kit on without pinching anything. It was kind of a giant pain in the ass. It's break time, and you only take breaks to eat. Right now my stomach is like screaming for food. I mean, it's 2:20 in the afternoon. And I got, what do I have here? Turkey sandwich, Cheez-Its, and peanut butter and jelly, 2 Gatorades. A lot of times I will use an energy drink just to keep me moving fast. That's good. I use caffeine as a tool, and today I don't need that tool. You drink too much caffeine, your body gets used to it, and you gotta drink so much caffeine that you're freaking out. So I keep my caffeine intake to a minimum until I really need it. But I just came out to the truck, gonna fuel up, check a couple of the comments or respond to some. Probably take 5 to 7 minutes total, and get back in there. Next thing on the list is to install this faucet right here. Seems pretty straightforward. We're not going to use this plate here, just going to be this one here. And even though this thing comes with a soap holder, there's no hole for that. So this house is, like I said earlier, is only 2 months old, so this should come apart super easy. Can you believe it? $500,000 house. And it's, I mean, I guess it's good, but this is all plastic. Super cheap. Empty it all out. What the heck is this? Anybody else out there having an air horn under your sink? So now, you think the homeowner got everything. One of the most common holdups in a simple kitchen faucet replacement is the one that's in there has integrated supply lines. They are part of the faucet, they slide through the hole and they screw on the shutoffs. You take that off, you go to put your new one on, and there's no supply line. That right there can cost me half hour, 45 minutes on a $50 job. Does everybody have one of these? It's for putting in kitchen faucets. It goes up behind the sink so you can get the nut undone. Okay, am I going to get lucky or unlucky? This looks a pretty nice kit. Look at that. Supply lines. Perfect. This is a little different system. There isn't really a nut to use that tool on. So what you do is just spin this up tight, and then you use a screwdriver to kind of cinch it down. Set it up for a right-handed person. Put the lever on the right side. It's all hooked up and snugged down. And I'm going to turn this on. Cool.
pretty tasty. Look how these things taste.
A little bit different fixture. This is a flush mount, chrome brush nickel type deal. Hopefully that is in frame. So there's no pipe and ball to rest it on, so they have a hook. And you simply turn it and hook it. And it hangs just like that while you make your electrical connections. This is another remote control one. Just testing it out before I put the rest of the light kit on. Now, most new fans don't need to be balanced. I haven't balanced a fan in forever. But I just put this baby on high, and we'll see what we get. You know, when they're not balanced, you'll hear a ticking noise, a tick, 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 tick. Just the whole unit vibrating, slow vibration. So we don't get any sounds, no movement. It's done. Okay, got a little bit of bonus work. I have to screw this foot on that couch. Well, the day finished out with me doing a lot of extra work and spending an extra 2 hours with the homeowner once they got home. Talking with them. I had already hung the curtain rods, but of course they brought home with them curtains, and we put curtains up and we took curtains down. Never appear like you're in a rush or you don't have time for them. They're the only thing that matters. I schedule my days so that I have extra time for things like this. Taking that extra time with that customer goes a long way for my future business. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. Share the video, give it a like, say hello to Polly, and subscribe.